Hey guys, another day, and as I am recording this today, it is Ash Wednesday, and to me, I'm like, hey, more like Ass Wednesday. No say, no say, woo, yeah, no say, no say. Yeah, I remember when I would go out in public years ago. No, I haven't gone out in a while, but see people with like the ash marks on their forehead. I'm like, oh Lord, literally, here we go again, right? Okay, whatever. I remember there was this chick I worked with in the bakery. She had huge tits, and she had like a birthmark on her forehead. So I always thought it was Ash Wednesday with her because of that birthmark on her forehead. Also, I always thought it was Titty Tuesdays for her because those tits were huge, man, for real. Like she had some huge tits. Her ass was it was an ass. I mean, you could poop out of it, so yeah, it served its purpose, right? But anyway, yeah, if you're religious and you're celebrating that shit, good for you. I hope y'all are safe, just like everybody else, right? That's fair, right? That should be fair, right? And this should go without saying. But speaking of hope, right? We're talking about hope. Apparently, a mystery orb washed up on a Japanese beach, and no one knows what it is, although it does appear to be metal and is now rusted. Okay, so my first thoughts would be, it's a fucking water landmine. Get the fuck away from me. I would not be getting close to that thing, right? Which yeah, it looks like that's their first thoughts too. Whoever are approaching this mine, because it looks like they're getting like bomb demolition looking experts to look at it and see what it might be doing or what it might where it comes from, where it's going. But bro, since it's just some random ball washing up in Japan, it can literally be anything, right? Like people dump random shit into the ocean all the fucking time. They could open it up and it could be like 1,000 uh old Garfield landline novelty telephones from the 1980s, right? Just preserved in this rusted metal vessel time capsule. Shit, or maybe it's like a dude that just built a round orb metal boat for himself. He's just been sailing around along the bottom of the ocean or around the world, and when we open it up, it has this like Pandora's box type of effect. I don't know. It's barely the beginning of the year, so we can screw up this year pretty bad if we start off with opening a metal ball full of a shit ton of diseases of just one man just in there, right? Coughing his ass off the whole time. But hey, as a planet, we've been through worse, right? But it could always get worse. Speaking of it getting worse, Starbucks is rolling out a new drink that contains a spoonful of olive oil. They call the drink the oleato. Is that right? The oleato. And it is just a spoonful of olive oil added to your coffee. Is that good? Does that sound good to y'all? That sounds like it would taste like shit to me. Like, what are you trying to do? You just make drinks more Italian authentic sounding by adding more authentic Italian ingredients, or at least the ones that their corporate entities believe to be more Italian authentic. I mean, I would try it though, just to try it, but I mean, yeah, it just doesn't sound good. It just sounds like it's adding fattening oil just for kicks, you know. I guess olive oil might be the best olive oil for you health wise, but it's still like a oil, right? So it's not good for you. But whatever, again, the world could get worse. So let's see if it gets worse, right? Speaking of worse and getting worse again and again, a woman is being charged for a hate crime for setting a gay pride flag on fire outside of a New York City restaurant. And that sucks for her, man. I bet she thought, oh man, I'm all cool here. You know, she's probably a little tipsy. Just thought, yeah, haha, fuck those gays. I'm just going to light a flag on fire. And now, bam, there's a hate crime that you'll probably never get off of your record. Like, you didn't even make it worth it by, like, punching a gay person or anything like that. You lit a rainbow flag on fire, you dumbass 30-year-old woman, and you're getting that charge. That's ridiculous, you know. Oh, well, there goes your life and career. Hopefully, the right-wing media can get you on some of their shows and help you push your GoFundMes to get your lawyers funded and your life going again back from the bottom, because that's where it's going because of all that woke shit, right? Speaking of the bottom, and speaking of woke shit, Fox News is talking shit about Legos because the company is starting to put out what Fox is calling woke Legos. The Legos are actually one-legged Legos with Down syndrome, and Legos with anxiety issues. Which Fox News is even saying, how do you even show that on the Lego? And I'm the same too. I'm like, wait, how do you show if a Lego has anxiety? Like, do you show it with a bunch of pill cases next to its computer while it types up its daily podcasts? Like, I get a one-legged handicapped Lego and a Down syndrome character. That sounds sweet and all inclusive. But how do you identify issues like ADD or anxiety or OCD into a Lego figurine? That's just ridiculously trying way too hard to be like all inclusive. Like, you don't know, yeah, you slow down there. You don't need to be that inclusive. I don't care about that. Like, my nieces can play with Legos and see a figurine checking if it's turned off the gas stove 20 times before it goes to work in the morning. But whatever, they're Lego. I think they can do whatever they want at this point and still make money. Because Lego is such a machine that even if it loses money, I think it makes money. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's Lego for you, brother. It can do whatever it wants. Uh, and man, dude, at this point, we should just move all of the Ukraine over from the U.S. and just let Putin have Ukraine, dude. Like, China is planning a trip to Moscow, so now Russia might have a big brother on their side in the form of China, you know? I even heard Biden was using like USA money to pay for Ukraine pensions and money and benefits for people over there what is it, the country of Ukraine. It's like, dude, Zelensky must get really freaky with the old man Biden to just have Biden handing over all these blank checks to him over and over and over again. I swear, dude, our own American people are here hurting for health care. They're homeless people and shit, and you're balls deep in Ukraine wanting to help them because there's a whole other country, I guess Ukraine is, of little girls you can sniff and awkwardly grab. You creepy ass old man, right? Is that the take we wanted? I mean, that's my political take. Who knows? Maybe everything will be fine, and World War III won't end up starting sooner than later. Maybe I'm completely wrong about all that, you know. But yeah, it just seems like he cares way more about Ukraine than he does his own country. And I mean, why? Why does he? What's over there that he needs that we don't have over here? Because we're suffering too. The U.S. is suffering. Come on, help us out, Biden. I know I'm suffering. Help me fucking get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, Biden. You can at least help me with that, right? Share and like and subscribe for that, right? But anyways, that's another episode for today, guys. Did y'all celebrate Ash Wednesday? I'm Catholic, so I should have gone, I guess, and done the whole thing with the Lord and the Holy Spirit and the body of Christ and whatever. But I had a doctor's appointment today in the morning. I'm having a therapy appointment, shortly in a little while. So there's so much time and so little to do. Wait, scratch that, reverse it. That's from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm surprised they're not gonna censor that. The fucking woke ass people. God dang, I love Roald Dahl. I hate that they're censoring Roald Dahl now. And what do you think of the mysterious rusted orb that washed over into Japan? What do you think it's filled with? Like, it could literally be anything, right? Hopefully it's like a 90s time capsule full of like cool see-through stuff, because I know the 90s we had a lot of see-through shit. Like, I remember my sister had a see-through phone, and I had a see-through Digimon, like, that you could see through all the electronics. I even had a see-through Game Boy Pocket too that I really loved, but I broke it when I threw my backpack too hard, and that I still think about that. It makes me sad. Yeah, but it's probably a bomb. It's probably gonna just fucking explode, right? Who knows? Maybe we'll have Geraldo Rivera there to uncover what secrets lie within it. And are y'all down for olive oil in your coffees? Like, am I the only one that thinks that sounds gross? Or am I thinking too hard? Does that actually sound like it would be giving it a good flavor of some sort? I don't know. And as far as like what side are you on, let me know if you're on the side of lighting a gay pride flag on fire, or putting disabled Legos into new packages, because if it's a one-legged Lego, how am I supposed to know if I'm missing the pieces or if I have the complete set, Makes no sense to me. But then again, this whole world doesn't make any sense anymore, so who cares, right? As long as it's making dollars, baby doll. But I want to thank y'all for listening. I know it's the middle of the week. I hope y'all are having a great, middle of the week. It's hump day. We're getting through it, or it's the day after, whatever. But yeah, we're going to make it. So stay safe and be safe. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Take care.